Hello, Transformers fans. This is Speedball Harlow, and today for you guys, I have you from Yolopark's well-known AMK Pro series. I have for you today from the Last Night and the Bayverse series. I have for you Last Night Optimus Prime, and yes, as you can see in his all night decked out design, he is ready for battle, and of course looks as epic as ever, my friends. And a quick note, of course, yes, this is a AMK Pro model kit. So yes, you do, of course, have to assemble. And no, unfortunately, it does not transform if you happen to be wondering those questions. But other than that, honestly, friends, with the way Last Night is designed, I really wouldn't have expected this to have transformed anyway, in the sense because I've seen all the number of Last Night Optimuses in the past. A number of them, of course, all look really cool at some points, but then there are just some that, they had problems due to kibble or other such reasons. So honestly, I can understand why this one wouldn't transform, because as you can see right here, the details, the body structure, and all that, it just, if this thing could transform, this would have to be like masterpiece class Transformer toys. It would have to, because we're talking about Bayverse stuff, so that's like some really transformation deals. But honestly, it's fine because it's Yolopark. So where we may not have with their releases, they make up for, of course, with screen accuracy, color accuracy, and definitely articulation capability. And that's where Optimus here definitely, well, has a lot of. I mean, the detailing on him is nice. All the small, just graphic details like the flames, even Cybertronian lettering. Literally, right here on his thigh, for example, is one of those sections. It's really cool. I didn't even realize that until I took a better look on him. And he's got Cybertronian symbols all over his body as well, and on other parts of him, including his weapons. So it's just really cool. I like that. And the color accuracy is pretty awesome with him. I love it. And just, the intricacy of the detailing, the parts, and all that stuff. It's really cool the way they designed this Optimus. I really like it. And of course, since we're talking about this version and such, yes, of course, Optimus here does come with a fair amount of accessories as well. So let's take a quick look at those real quick. Starting with, of course, his mighty sword of justice. Well, yes, this is, of course, his sword from The Last Night and Age of Extinction, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, it is as awesome as it looks. And just as I mentioned with the armor and such, if I can, I don't know if I can get a good angle, but you can literally see Cybertronian lettering all through the blade, and it just looks so cool. It's just amazing how they did that with such small lettering. It's awesome. And of course, next up is his awesome shield. Now, do note it doesn't turn into any other weapons like it would normally do for other toy versions, sadly. But it's alright because it's still nice. The detailing is cool. The small lettering is awesome still. And it's easy to attach with no problem, either to the back or to the arm there. And speaking of the arm, just as I just mentioned, you can attach the shield, or you can attach a second plate of standard armor to it, meaning you don't have to have this peg set up here for the shield if you didn't want to, or the armor that it's attached to. You can just do standard armor and just have a matching setup with his other arm here with ease and such like that. And what else? Okay, and of course, besides that, you will also have a number of other weapons. But first, let's take a look at this mini blade you see here, which can be attached as well to the arm, and it's really cool looking. It's awesome. I honestly don't remember what scenes he used this one in, but I do know that the way it is, it's just really cool, and all the possible poses and display capabilities this would give you would be awesome to play with. And so other possible accessories that can do that as well, including all your new hand pieces. Yes, he comes with an arrangement of hands, my friends. You got these standard open hands, just, grabbing sort of hands. You got the classic Optimus pointing fingers, as you can see. And of course, you got to have the standard, of course, holding hands. both for both hands, of course. Now, do note, of course, if you're using these specific hands, you do have to take the hand covers off of the articulated hands there to put on here. Just a heads up. What else? Now, besides all that, you do get a few more accessories with him, including adapters for other ports and other just holding stuff for shields and the sword, or just to cover up port holes in general, stuff like that. For that, and lastly, for your body's accessories, you of course get these very cool and special Nemesis Prime parts. Yes, these are really cool. I hope my camera get them. But yes, you get an arrangement of parts to swap with for the head, including a special set of eyes. I hope I'm getting this in. As you can see, you get a new headpiece for the top to match the other armor. And of course, you get this big face part too, of course, because it has the Nemesis Prime red part to go on it, where on this version it does not. And lastly, for the face, you get this Optimus face mask, the standard for both versions, of course. Do note, be careful with these very smaller parts, because I'm not going to lie, I've almost lost this one a couple times. Just a heads up on that. Now, lastly, of course, for accessory-wise, you will get, is like with previous Yolopark line units, you get this really cool display base. You can see it's awesome. It's bigger than than their G1 versions for sure. It comes with the big Autobot insignia, which has the special magnet that, of course, when you put onto the main body, just like the previous ones, will all light up with their LED features. And, of course, it comes with this really cool extendable arm piece that you can see there that will, of course, help you display Optimus in many poses with the claw piece you see up here. Simple and easy and fun to use. Now for Optimus himself, as you can see, let's go into his articulation real quick, starting with, of course, his arms, as you can see. Now, of course, adjusting some of the shoulder armor out of the way, you can go full 360. You can go about that far. You can go swivel back and forth. For the arm itself, it has the full bend with the shoulder, of course, its joints. The hand is on a ball joint just like the other ones, though with the armor it can, bump into a few things, so be careful. Like with the hand cover right here, it can pop off if you bump it, just a heads up. And as for the hand itself, it does have articulation, as I mentioned, ball jointed thumb, posable fingers, and just like I've said with previous hands, do be careful when you open this out of the box, because sometimes these movable hands can be stiff, or like if it's been painted over, sometimes the joints can be hard to move, so you got to wiggle them around a little to get them to move better, so you don't accidentally break them. Trust me, I've seen it. And let's see. And as for his ab, yep, he has an ab crunch, literally. A really good one. And of course, combined with the waist section, of course, you can really get him to look down back and forth with no problem. And of course, pretty much full 360, though it will bump into the waist armor, just a heads up there. So yeah, if that wasn't in the way, you can do, of course, a full 360 with no problem. As for the head, it's a ball joint as well. Now, besides shoulder armors, it can move so much. It can look up, down, and so forth with no problem, and such like that. As for his legs, of course, with skirt armor out of the way, you can go all the way, pretty much as far as you can, honestly, all the way back, about this far before bumping into armor. And just like previous pros, you have the extendable waist set up here, so you can extend the leg further out if you want. And of course, you can go about that far. And of course, for bend wise, he can go about that far. And it's a nice tight feeling when it comes to like the die cast joints here. It's really nice. It won't get loose that easily. And as for the feet, he's got a little toe bend, pretty much. But definitely good posability for ankle wise. Can fully turn around and such without bumping into too much armor. and such like that. So yeah, it's definitely a really cool model to play around with and such. And if you're wondering, yes, the hands, either the non-posable or posable, can hold the sword pretty well. If you were curious about that. Now, real quick, of course, let's take a size comparison with other movie-based units from the other lines. For example, from TF1's Orion packs. It's amazing. It's like looking at the past to present self. Am I right? But it's really cool to have these two together. I mean, it's like trying to tell a story. It's like, this is how he started. This is where he's at, kind of deal, like I said. And it's really cool. I like that. And as for height wise, Optimus here is still taller, of course, by so much. And lastly, to go with another Optimus, of course, I have to go with his movie series counterpart, so to speak, Rise of the Beasts, Optimus Prime. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool to have these two because you got the more G1 style movie version Optimus to, of course, the Baver style. And it's really nice to have them together. And even though he's not a pro version, it's still cool to have them together like this. And size-wise, I believe it's about the same height, just by maybe an inch or two difference, honestly. So yeah. So that's it for that, my friends. And yes, I can definitely recommend Optimus here. It's really cool. I mean, I can't wait to see what Yolopark will do next for the Bayverse series, because I know there's a number of stuff they've already announced and I can't wait for. I mean, if I remember correctly, Drift was announced for one of the upcoming releases. I am hoping, of course, we'll get other units like Megatron from the last night, because I'm not gonna lie, friends. I think we can all agree that Galvatron from Age of Extinction was okay, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree last night Megatron was the better version in the sense, in comparison wise, and the whole story wise deal. But yeah, I think that would be awesome to see. I mean, other units we could get. I don't know. I mean, it's like too many to pick from, honestly. It'd be crazy though if we could get like the Infernicons. Oh my god, those guys would be crazy to have with this Optimus. That would be awesome. I mean, I'm assuming, of course, we'll see maybe a Bumblebee, of course, at a point, maybe. But other than that, yeah. So honestly, yes, I could recommend this version with no problem. It's fun to play around with. The display ability is awesome, and of course, just the possible movie variants we could see along with it would be awesome to have. Oh, especially, and I just remember, honestly, yes, Lockdown would be a great one to have with this. I just thought about that. Wow, yeah, that'd be great. But yes, that is it for today, my friends. Now, before, of course, we go, if you are wondering about this and this little piece here, these are the exclusive pre-order pieces that can be bought once, well, with the pre-order of this, of course, but if not now, of course, unfortunately. But these are some of the new things that Yolopark is adding with all their current and upcoming Yolopark pre-orders. So as a heads up, in case you are interested in any of these special exclusives you can see for future releases. So yes, that is it, my friends. I thank you always for coming. I hope you're all enjoying your hobby, and I will gladly see you all next time.